Good morning and welcome to the video for Monday, June the 1st. This is going to be our video for second graders that are moving into third grade. So one of the first things they're going to ask you to do next year as you move into third grade is to work with addition and subtraction with numbers that go up to 1,000. What we're going to be looking at is place value, how to regroup when we are adding, and we would refer to changing the numbers with subtraction as renaming. I'm going to give you an example of how we can do that working with money. And so this will be an example that you can work on at home. Let's go ahead and take a look at our model for today. Looking at our model, we've got pennies that are worth 1 cent, dimes that are worth 10 times as much, or 10 cents, and instead of a dollar bill, this uses a dollar coin. So if you need to represent a dollar at home, you could use a dollar bill or a piece of paper that you've written out to be a dollar to do some of the examples I'm going to show you today. The first thing I want to do is show you what it will be like to regroup as we are adding. All right, so here is our addition problem. So pretend we have an addition sign right here. We are going to have 64 cents on the top. So we have 6 dimes, 4 pennies, plus 5 dimes and 6 pennies, so 56 cents. The first thing we're going to do is go ahead and add up all the pennies. So we would be doing 4 plus 6. That is going to give us 10. So if I wanted to represent this down at the bottom, I would put 10 pennies down here. What I can do, since I'm working with money, is go ahead and trade all 10 of these pennies in for a dime. So I'm going to do that, and that's going to give us an extra dime. Now I have 6 dimes plus 6 dimes, and that's going to give me 12. So what I can represent that as is taking a group of 10 dimes and turning that in to get a $1 coin. And so when I'm done, I'm going to have an answer of $1.20. All right, so let's take a look at what would happen if I wanted to subtract these two numbers instead of add them together. So this is going to be where we would use the term renaming. I'm going to have less pennies on the top here than what I'm trying to take away. So I'm going to need to take away a dime and add 10 pennies. So now I have 10 pennies in addition to the pennies that I started with, and I will be able to subtract. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, minus 6. So if I take away my 6 pennies here, and I take away 6 pennies here, that is going to leave me with 8 pennies. And then I have 5 dimes minus 5 dimes, so all of my dimes are going away. That would leave me with 8 cents. All right, so here's our second example. The addition part is going to be rather simple, but the subtraction part is going to be more difficult and something that you're going to have to do in third grade. So if we look at our amount, we have 2 $1 coins, so that'd be $2 and 21 cents plus $1.34. So I don't have to do anything special. I don't have to regroup to do this addition problem. So I'm going to get $3 and 10, 20, 30, 40, 55 cents. Now the subtraction part being more difficult is because we are going to take away from this group to add 10 dimes, and then we are going to end up having to take away a dime from this group to get 10 pennies so that we can do our subtraction. So if we have 221 minus 134, we are going to have to rename both the tens place and the ones place. And so here's what that would look like. So I'm going to go ahead and take away my dollar coin and replace that with 10 dimes. So I'm going to scoot these down here. One of these dimes is going to become 10 pennies. And so now I have everything that I need to do to go ahead and finish my subtraction problem. So I'm going to take away 4 pennies, and I'm going to take away 4 pennies. That leaves us with 7 pennies. I am going to be taking away 3 dimes here, which means I am going to also take away 3 dimes at the bottom. And that's going to leave me with 8 dimes. And then I'm subtracting $1 coin minus $1 coin, which means there will be nothing left there. And my answer is going to be 87 cents. So this is what I would recommend practicing for the coming week. If you have loose change laying around at the house, try to see how you can go ahead and add together different coins. Remember that 10 pennies is going to make a dime, 10 dimes is going to make $1. And so as you try to add and subtract different amounts, keep that in mind. When we're subtracting, if we have a smaller number of one type of coin on the top than what we're trying to take away, we are going to have to add more coins from the other group. So one other way that you could represent that would be just taking a dime and moving it over into where the pennies are to represent 10 cents, and then do 10 cents plus your pennies. Hope this has been helpful for you. Have a wonderful week. Hope you're enjoying your summer, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.